Hey guys, welcome back to another clip of Schach-manuel-lernen. Today again with some highlights of my online blitz games. So here we had bit special opening, he played d5, and here I decided to sacrifice a piece. That was more intuitive without calculating too much. Because I saw that this square is really weak and he can't protect it, I knew that this here can be a problem, but I thought, okay, let's go for it. Here the correct variation would be this one. If he recaptures, I can capture, castle with check, and then there's this stuff coming, and I would have a good position. After knight takes, he should just castle and not a lot is happening. A knight d5 and then either this stuff. He played bishop c5, which was a mistake because now I could give a check. Captured there. He captured and yeah, I should have played e6 actually. In case of that I have this nice fork. In case of, in case if he plays that, I threaten here checkmate. He blocks, I threaten checkmate, and these knights are really creating a mess and are really powerful. What happened? I captured, bishop captured b4. He captured there because of this pin, recaptured, and so on. And here I found a really nice tactical point, like castle longside. The idea was, if I just move this rook to here, for instance, then I get some problem with here, check, and then he can just free himself and he has two minor pieces against the rook. I played castle longside, so that this bishop is attacked, here's no check, and if he captures here what he did, I give here a check, capture there, and now there's still two pieces attacked from him, so he can only save one. And this one I converted then to a win, because I'm an exchange up, and that was enough to win the game. The second one, I lost it because of a tactical point. I should have played queen e5 for attacking here, but unfortunately I thought this move is working, since knight is blocking and defending. What I calculated was he has to capture, 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 and then I can just grab here the pawn, and yeah, it's at least even, but if not better for me. But he captured, I captured, and then he found a nice Zwischenzug, this check here. The king cannot escape, so queen has to go down. Then he can capture queen, capture, and now he captured the knight. So that was well seen by my opponent, and here I resigned because he just has bishop up and it's hopeless. In this position I also played a bit too intuitive. I captured the knight, and then he had here and here passed pawns, so I couldn't stop them. Like, we have equal material, but because he can run on both sides, I have no chance to stop them. What would have been better is knight e7, f4, h5, and then running here with my own pawns. And he can only run with one pawn, and that would be a win for me. But you see how close it is sometimes with the trading of pieces of winning or not. So yeah, here really, if you have similar positions, just make sure that he can only run by one way, by one side, because you can stop this pawn by king quite easily. Then here was more out of necessity. I was a piece down since long time, and I thought, okay, I have still some hopes a bit. I mean, not a piece, but he had 3 minor pieces against rook. And I gave here check. And yeah, maybe he would play that I can capture this, because this knight here is pinned. He went up there, and then I captured here, and everything will fall apart. Like, he has to go now there or there, and then something else is pinned again, and yeah, it would just create a lot of problems. Let's say if he goes here, for instance, yeah, I can just not play this one, because this one is attacked, of course. I can play this, he has to go back, for instance, and now attacking bishop, or queen b7 with rook b1 and all this stuff. Here, his last move was playing g4, so it's tempting to capture here, but it's just bad because he's a pawn up, and then it's also a far away passed pawn. Like this here is closer to these pawns. So here was the key to play king g5, blocking this pawn, and also have these 2 active pawns. He continued then a bit, but my king got just too active, and that's why I won the game quite easily at the end. Like, he really can't defend it. Let's say he plays like that, I can just give a check. He's forced to go here, because if he goes here I just have this check. So he goes there, and then I can just wait. Like, for instance, playing this to capture this, or I can also play this. I don't know what he wants to play, like rook g2 for protecting this pawn. Then I can just come closer with king, and here it's threatening checkmate. And yeah, those were some highlights of my games. I hope you learned a bit something, or at least I could entertain you. And yeah, would be really nice if you could leave me a subscription. Also leave a comment how you find it with the new camera that I got. And yeah, wish you all the best for your own chess games, and see you by next clip. See you guys.